What is going on, guys? Back with another video. Today I'm over here with Jessica shooting her 2014 Ford Focus ST. So, by the way, you guys might see there's Marco in the background. I knew Jessica because back in the day she had Z, so a right-hand drive 300ZX, and you know, Marco having a Z too, so that's how I guess they met through Z's. So anyway, now she doesn't have that car, she has this Focus ST. Let's do a quick rundown. So first question I want to ask you is, from the 300ZX, why the Focus ST? It was something pretty different.
Honestly, I was not expecting to get a Focus. I was going to look at Corollas and Camrys because I needed a little daily to get from A to B. I was tired of like stuff breaking down on me.
Okay.
And I drove up to Toyota and saw this guy on the lot, and I was like, well, I'm not getting a Camry or a Corolla, so.
Yeah, this is definitely a more fun four-door car.
Definitely.
And which year did they, so I don't know too much about the, I guess the Ford Focuses, but which year did they start with this facelift of the ST?
I want to, honestly, I don't know too much about the STs either. I want to say like 2012?
2012?
13 maybe.
Okay. And how long have you had the car for?
A little over 7 months.
7 months now? Okay. Nice. So, some of you guys who watch my older videos might remember that I have shot a couple Focuses on the channel. So of course they called this Focus ST. When I first met him, he had the 2015 Focus ST, all the HKS good stuff on it. And then there was also Jazz's Focus RS that we did short clips of. We have yet to schedule a full shoot of it. You know, he's always in my videos once in a while. So yeah, I mean, for those of you guys who don't know too well, Focus ST versus Focus RS, front-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive, Focus RS came out later, so it's a little bit of a different animal, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess let's start with the front end. So what's done to the front end so far? Any like custom headlight works? Any
I just put in yellow fog lights. That's about it for the front end.
Okay, so yellow fogs for now. And then let's see, what about the side? So I see the wheels. That's the first thing I noticed.
Niche wheels, however you pronounce it. I don't know. People pronounce it differently, but
Niche wheels. Okay. Do you know what? I guess what the brand is niche, but what model of wheels those are?
honestly, I have no idea.
No idea. They're pretty nice. I like the smoke pattern. Little close up. It's kind of like a graphite gray almost kind of color. And I see some slotted rotors. What kind of rotors are those?
They came on the car, so I'm not quite sure. I haven't really got into that yet. I haven't been looking into upgrading them. I want to get bigger ones, but...
Okay. You know if the owner upgraded, the previous owner upgraded the pads as well with the rotors?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay, but pretty good stopping power.
Oh yeah, pretty good stopping power.
And
got the new Firehawk Indy 500s on there. This grip is amazing on those.
So Firehawk Indy 500. So I don't know too much about the Firestone tires, but from what I heard, those are the best tires you can get from Firestone, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you on before, like for tires?
I was on Bridgestone Potenzas.
Okay.
So.
And these were better than Potenzas?
Yeah.
Wow.
Most
okay.
definitely.
So
recommend these tires to anyone.
Okay, nice. Some calipers that were painted. Let's see. Do you know if they're like 4 piston up front, 1 piston in the rear, or 2 and 1? Any idea at all?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. Do they come in Brembos at all, like for the ST in any years?
The ST, I think the Brembos come on the ST3.
Okay.
I have the ST1 package, so
okay.
I don't have any of that fancy stuff that they
so
use. So
different like trim levels for the STs.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I guess it's more like ST3 is like, is that the best package you can get with the Brembos?
Yeah, I believe it gets the Brembos, the Recaro bucket seats, the sub, and all that good stuff. So.
Okay. Nice. And then let's see for the side. Let me jump up here. Oh, I also noticed those lug nuts. The color really contrasts, a nice little blue. AutoZone special. Shout out. Is this a stock wing or is it a wing riser?
It is a stock wing. I just did like a little $15 cheap wing riser from Lowe's.
Really? I mean, it looks... So which part is the riser at? Oh, the white stuff on there. That's
so,
pretty cool.
Literally just longer bolts and spacers.
Okay. So yeah, it really looks much higher. So that's pretty cool. So it just sits down, but you can just push it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I plan on raising it a little bit more. It's not as aggressive as I was hoping it was going to look, but
yeah.
this first shot. So
Okay. And then on the rears, do the exhaust tips come like that from stock?
yeah.
Okay. And then on the way driving here, I heard there's some exhaust being done. What kind of exhaust setup do you have right now?
It's just a stock exhaust right now. Planning on going straight pipe, catless, muffler, resonator delete, hopefully.
Super loud.
If I can get the balls to do that.
Okay. Wow. So this is stock, like no headers, no like aftermarket muffler, axle back, none of that.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much all stock.
Wow. I mean, there's still some, a little grunt to it because some stock cars are like really stock, like sounds
Oh, yeah.
super quiet. So
The
okay.
blow-off valve kind of helps it sound not as stock.
Okay, that explains why. So we'll move to that later. We're gonna do a full rundown of the car outside, inside, and we'll also check out the engine bay. So you said blow-off valve was changed, so we'll talk more about that later. Let's see. Yeah, I guess anything else you want to touch on the outside that hasn't been mentioned yet?
Not really.
Okay. And then what about the interior? Anything special on the interior?
Nothing really too special about the interior. It's a little dirty.
Little
You get
access
new
port.
seats.
So-
Yeah, I got the access port, stage one.
ST seats.
Base tuned from Cobb.
So cop tune. And you say stage 1 tune?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the interior really looks like the RS interior. Shout out to Jazzer if you're watching this. I know. So, funny story. Jazzer with the Focus RS, if you're watching this, he had an ST and then he went to the RS. He just loved the Focuses. So, yeah. And like, I guess going from the 300ZX to this, in terms of like comfort, is this like way more comfortable?
It is way more comfortable of a ride. It's not as fun, but like for comfortability, it's definitely way more comfortable.
Okay. I didn't know as much, but your 300ZX was the twin turbo one?
Yeah, twin turbo.
Okay. Wow. Twin turbo V6 versus turbo 4-cylinder. So I guess
Oh, yeah.
that thing really pulls much more. Okay. So I guess I'll let you pop the hood and show us some engine bay goodies. So since Jessica mentioned about the blow-off valve, I guess that's what we're gonna dive straight into first. So
It's a bit dirty under here.
it's okay. So blow-off valve, where is it hiding
The
on this
blow-off
car?
valve is actually, it's really hard to see. It's like way down here. You have to like look for it.
Hidden underneath. Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
But what brand is it?
Boomba.
Boomba. Okay.
Boomba Racing, and I've got the Cobb short plate shifter.
Short plate shifter. Nice. So I heard the Boomba, like they make exhaust and all that stuff too.
Mhm.
They're a pretty good brand.
Yeah. From what I hear, I read some of your reviews about it. It's not as loud as I'd like it to be, but
Okay. So how does it sound compared to? I know, like, because back then when I shot Dakota's Focus ST, he had the HKS and it was the stereotypical ch.
yeah.
What about the Boomba? How does it sound more like?
It's a lot louder.
A lot louder.
Like,
Okay.
It's pretty loud.
Okay, nice. So, be sure to stay tuned. This is a quick rundown of the car, but we're also going to shoot a separate video where I do the cinematics. We're going to do a couple flyby shots, so you guys might be able to hear the blow-off valve later on. All right. So Jessica forgot to mention. What else do you have?
I have a CPE rear stage 2 motor mount. Solid
Motor
motor
mount.
mount, so
So is it much more? I guess on idle is it really stiff? Because I heard some people say the
yeah, it's
motor
very
mounts.
stiff.
Uh-huh.
The torque on it, like that it gave me, is just insane.
Really?
So it has much
Wow.
more get up. It doesn't really like, because before I put that one in, the stock motor mount, it would just like rumble anytime you try to go from a stop
Yeah.
into first, and it would just shake the whole dash. And like now, it's like non-existent.
Do you know if it's like a poly motor mount or what kind of material? Or is it hard rubber? Because I know with, so I was for a while thinking of changing out the motor mounts on my EK Civic, just because it's an old car, and some people say the polyurethane ones, and there's the hard rubber ones, and there's the OEM ones you can go with. Some of them shake really hard on idle, like it's so stiff, but it's good too, race car. So I guess I wasn't sure. I guess this is still pretty comfortable for driving around. It's not like
Oh, yeah.
overly noisy when it on idle or anything.
Nope.
Okay, that's good. And then now that we're covered about the car, any future plans for the car? Let's say in the next 6 months or so.
I'm planning on getting coilovers. I'm going
Okay.
to try out this new brand that I can get through my sponsor. They're called Wasp Racing Coilovers.
Okay.
So I'm going to check those out. Probably going to lower it maybe an inch or two, maybe, depending on
Okay.
how fitment is.
Nice.
Hopefully have my exhaust work done by then. gonna try to get my 2 side motor mounts done as well.
Okay.
My brake job, get bigger brakes. All that good
Nice.
stuff, so.
Okay. So a lot of sounds like a lot of suspension, you know, brakes.
Yeah, I'm not focusing too much on performance right now, like getting it faster. I just want to get it to where it's going to be able to handle those faster speeds once I get them in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know too many people that put high speeds in their cars and they don't worry about suspension, brakes, anything like that, and it's just a bad time.
I agree, totally agree. So I agree 100% with what Jessica is saying. Same way with my EK Civic. I really want to build it for more power. It's just right now I'm doing all this, you know, supporting suspension, brake mods, which I feel like I pretty much, I don't want to say max out on, but I spend quite a bit of money on suspension and brake parts. Why have a car that's like, I don't know, 500 horsepower, but your car suspension can handle it, you know, or brakes can handle it? That's just not too safe in my opinion. So yeah, pretty cool stuff that's coming on Jessica's car. Like she said, coilovers, she want to get some brake stuff done, the exhaust stuff done, motor mounts, more motor mounts done. So looking forward to it, and maybe in a couple months, you know, whenever there's small changes on the car, we can revisit the car. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Jessica's Instagram page right here. I saw it somewhere on the car, but what's your Instagram page?
Jess with the Fuckus, spelled Fukus.
So I'll link it right here. Jess with the Fuckus right here. Follow her on Instagram if you want to see more build progress on the Focus ST. So I'm gonna shoot another cinematic video, but I'm gonna end this video here. So leave a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.